Thank you, Hereditary. I now have two images in my brain that I will never forget.
What's in the box?
Hello, beautiful.
Alright, guys. Thanks for hanging with Ball. I appreciate you watching this review. You guys know, obviously, if you're watching this channel, you know that I love movies. Obviously, you probably love movies as well. And out of all the genres that movies can explore or do in Hollywood, my favorite genre is horror. Now, the reason for that is in a horror genre, there's really no rules you have to follow except for the rules you set in your movie. You can be creative as hell. Your imagination can run wild with the stories, with the monsters, the creatures you put on screen. And horror is extremely open-ended for viewers. You can take it how it is at the end of the movie. Some people will think it's different than what other viewers feel the message was. It's extremely open-ended, and most of all, horror is very, very subjective. And what I mean by that is people are scared of different things. You know, as I got older, I'm scared of heights now. Some people aren't scared of heights. Some people are scared of big creatures in the water. You know, Jaws. They're scared of Jaws. Some people are scared of lightning. Some people are scared of ghosts and ghouls, monsters and creatures and demons. You know, people are just scared of different things, and there's not really one true thing that everybody is scared of. And I do believe that's where Hereditary is its strongest, is because at its core, Hereditary deals with something that everybody has, and that's a family. Maybe not everybody, but almost everybody in the world has a family, and they deal with family drama, which is extremely relatable, and is basically why this movie gets under your skin. It creeps you out because it feels real. Obviously, you know, when you see a monster on screen, it's scary, but it doesn't feel real. Hereditary definitely has that, oh my god, this is actually happening feeling. Now, the reason it's scary as hell is because of all of the tragedy and the sacrifices and the suicide that went on with this family generations ago, and those genes have been passed down to this Graham family. It starts off with a funeral for the grandma, which has ramifications on obviously all the people of the family, but different ramifications in how each one copes with the loss of the grandma. Now, that's just the beginning. And right after that, about 15-20 minutes into the movie, something happens in Hereditary that I will never, ever forget. It might be one of the most disturbing scenes I've ever seen in a movie, ever. And it will definitely be seared in my brain probably till I go to my grave. And I'm not lying. Crazy stuff here. I'm seeing it in my head right now. It's creepy. This one definitely got to me. To say any more about the actual film and what happens throughout Act 2 and Act 3, I'm not going to get into it. That'd just be spoiler territory. Yes, we do get some supernatural stuff in there, but it feels as if it could happen. I mean, I don't want to say anything about what it is. I mean, I'm just not going to. It'll take the fun out of it. A lot of people are going to compare this to like The Witch or The Babadook, and which is fine with me because those are smart, you know, domesticated horror movies that could feel real. And this absolutely feels like one of those types of films. It's not like a Annabelle or you know, or any of those movies. Annabelle, or see like Zombieland or like Tremors. It's not something like that. Like I said in the beginning, horror is subjective, but since it deals with family drama and family history bestowed in tragedy and suicide, it really gets under your skin, and you can definitely feel for all the characters. And that brings me to the pros. Toni Collette, Gabriel Byrne, Alex Wolff, and the brand newcomer, I do believe her name is Millie Shapiro. She plays the 13-year-old girl. Incredible. All of them are outstanding, especially Toni Collette. I told somebody in the store just a while ago, you know, if Toni Collette does not get nominated for Best Actress at the Academy Awards, I might stop watching the Oscars. I mean, this is phenomenal. I know it's a genre film. Academy Awards really don't play well with genre films, but she was nominated 10 years ago, or however long The Sixth Sense was, because she was the mom. Toni Collette was the mom in The Sixth Sense, and she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. So we'll see, but she definitely deserves it. The direction is done by Ari Aster. This is his first feature film, his first one. He's 31 years old. I've been talking about young directors in the past, like Damien Chazelle with La La Land and Whiplash. Damien Chazelle's 35. This guy's 31. This is amazing stuff. We are having our young talent come rear its head right now in Hollywood, and it is amazing. The cinematography is creepy as all hell, coupled with the sound effects. There's a clicking tick sound effects like that in the movie that will now haunt your nightmares, and I guarantee you tonight I'll be thinking about it for sure. This movie definitely just pins you to your seat. You feel unsettled the whole entire time you're watching it, and I just don't know what to say besides the fact that this is one of the scariest films I've seen for sure. I was by myself in the theater. It creeped me out. I had to check my heart pulse, and that was just in the first act. I'm not joking. Checking my heart pulse. I was seriously like, did that just happen? So, incredible, incredible stuff. The cons, there is a little bit, it gets exposition-y towards the end. There's about a 2 or 3 minute scene with Toni Collette that she explains some stuff about what's going on, and you know it's a little bit heavy-handed, but not really that terrible because it's coming from her character, which you really care about. But just a little bit of exposition at the end. But other than that, this film is my favorite film of the year. It's going to receive a 9.5 balls out of 10, almost perfect, except for that exposition stuff at the end. You know, and a lot of people are going to like that exposition stuff because at the end of the movie, you will know exactly what the director wanted to say. You won't be thinking, oh, where'd that guy come from? How did that happen? No, it all ties up at the end, so everybody will have the same experience. You won't have to have your own opinion about what you thought, which some people like that, but you know, some people don't. But like I said, guys, 9.5 balls out of 10. This movie is phenomenal. I'll say one more thing too. I gotta talk about this. With this young director, there's a scene where it just holds. It holds for the longest time, and you're thinking to yourself, why is it holding? And then you realize why it's holding. And when you realize why it's holding, it doesn't go away. It stays on screen for a while. And holy shit. Holy shit. Alright guys, thanks for hanging with Ball. 9.5 balls out of 10 for Hereditary. It was a phenomenal movie. If you like what you heard or love what you see, subscribe. It's free. And like I said, thank you very much for hanging with me. You guys stay grounded. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.